what's going on? Whoa, what's going on? Little candlelit session? Little moonlit ambiance? Maybe a little bit of slight jazz? How's it going, everybody? How's it going? Hello, General Talks. How you doing? We're switching it up. This is the After Hours session. Introducing the After Hours session for 1K. Let me know how the volume is on the music in the background in general. Let me know. Is it a little too loud, or how do you feel? Testing it out. Helpful Lamb, how's it going? Welcome in. How you guys doing tonight? Got some music. How's the let me know how that sound is. Thank you so much, General. Appreciate you being here. You've been here a long time. You're a staple of this community. Thank you so much for being here. How's the audio in the background? How's the music and the audio? Let me know. All right. Let's go. Let's see what we got here in the main program here. Okay, we need to write a file system. Hey Nico, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing? Awesome to hear from you. I started about 6 months ago with Python, CS50P. Been coding since then. I have a 9-to-5 job as a chemist. This is the after hours session. I do a more serious session of learning in the after my work, but I took a little break and now I'm back, and this is just gonna be pretty chill. Welcome. Alright, Nico, if you're new to the game, take CS50X with me. We're taking it right now. Join my Discord, link below. I have a roadmap where we're currently live on week 3 taking CS50X. It'll be a great opportunity for you to follow along, get some exposure to a beginner course, and it'll be really good to do it with me here. I highly suggest it. What am I learning Python for? Learning Python just for fun. For those that are new, I have a 9-to-5 job as a chemist. I have a degree in human biology and a minor in chemistry. And I work as a chemist for a biotech company. I've been teaching myself Python for about 6 months here, on and off, but for the past 3 I've been taking it pretty seriously. I need to go to my... Alright, let's see here. We're working on the small business manager right now, so we need a settings menu. So I have a settings menu here, which takes us to expense settings, and we can add an expense category and method. So, do I want to save these in another file? Let's not worry about this right now, I guess. What I want to do is we need to do an new file. We need to call what we'll call this owner.py, just for now, I guess. So this file right here is going to be a class for the overall small business. Attributes will be populated via statistics from the item class and expense class. So we'll go, the business here will go, why did it do that? And then we'll just leave this for now. Stop doing that. It says shift enter, does that? Yeah, it does. You gotta be careful. Just enter. Okay, so what I want to do is, just for now, we'll leave that off for no attributes loaded by default. But I want to say date. We have a date created. Right. We have a let's look up what are some basic let me first come up with some, and then I'll prompt for some additional. Let's go with date created. Created. I can't get it. Like gross revenue. We'll have gross expenses. There's some basic statistics and small business metrics. Revenue, right? Yep. Total income generated for sales or services. Profit margin. profit divided by revenue. So we'll have revenue, date created, revenue, profit, margin, gross, margin. Maybe I should make these like a dictionary called stats. This is just a work in progress. We'll see how we feel about this later on when I'm not tired tomorrow. This is just coda until I fall asleep. Appreciate you guys for joining me here. This is low. I'll respond to it section first. Okay. Profit margin, gross margin, percentage of revenue left after deducting cost of goods sold. Profit margin, gross margin. So how could I do this? Right, these are dictionaries, but I need commas. Dictionaries separated like that? Man, I'm getting my C and Python mixed up now. Gross margin, operating expenses. Maybe we should, let's just do it. Keep hating going back and forth on ideas, but sorry guys. Let's just keep it as is. Revenue is going to equal we'll just say none for right now. Break-even point. Sales amount needed to cover all fixes for the company. Now, I want to have maybe like a statistics for some of these. Nice, Lo. That's exactly what. Let's code together. That's awesome. What are you working on? Sales metrics. These are financial metrics. Revenue, profit margin, gross margin, operating expenses. Operating expenses, break even point. Okay, then we have sales metrics. Which are going to be the average transaction value. Let's set this to none for right now. Let's just get all these in. Customer acquisition cost, cost of acquiring a new customer, total marketing cost, and sales cost, number of customers acquired. Attracting customers. I didn't think about that. Did not think about that. I'll leave. I'll put it in, but I might just comment this one out for right now. I'll leave it, but we'll see. Customer lifetime value, total revenue a business can expect from a single customer of their lifetime. Sales growth rate, percentage, total revenue business. Sales growth rate, percent increase or decrease in sales over a given period. Current sales period. Oh, so this is percent change. Okay. Yeah, not too late. I'm refactoring a Rocket League mod. My old spaghetti code is coming back to haunt me. What do you mean spaghetti code? Does that just mean like a lot of if statements? hold on, maybe I'll just go like this. I want to do I'll keep going. Inventory metrics. This would be an inventory cost. In the business class, this relates to other costs. So inventory turnover. Stock out rate. Percentage of the time inventory is unavailable and demand. Carrying costs, expense. Customer metrics, return rate, no, conversion rate, more financial regarding expenses as and revenue as a whole. Here are additional financial metrics and statistics that focus specifically on expenses and revenues to provide a comprehensive comprehensive view of your financial health. Reoccurring revenue. Can we expect to do? Revenue growth rate. Current period. Expenses. Profitability metrics. Here we go. Expense metrics. How about this? Let's do this. Expense metrics here. I know we just did this, but let's just I have an idea actually. I don't know what to do, I think. Let's go expense metrics. Let's make this a expense metrics dictionary. And inside of this dictionary, we'll say you have do this though, because we have expenses are individual objects. So if my expenses are individual objects, right, do I want to have my fixed expenses be like because that's what they're being loaded in as like a list of those expenses that are fixed, but then will reoccur at various times. It's getting kind of crazy. We can probably make that a part of the expense class. So I think then we'll make just the fixed expenses be a running total. How do you set? Keys. Am I tripping? Why am I slow right now? That expense to revenue ratio. Two streams in one day. Yeah, wow, man, I love your dedication. Thank you so much, David. Yeah, just this one's just chill. I turned off the lights. I'm not really talking that much. Just coding. I highly suggest if you got some stuff to work on and code, just throw it on in the background, listen to the music, turn it up, and if you guys want me to turn it up on the stream, I can. Let me know how the audio is, and let's just kind of vibe out and just get some work done. This is going to be total expenses divided by the total revenue. Right. Operating expense ratio.
Operating expenses. What are our operating expenses? Just total expenses. Cost of goods sold. These are the Hey King, how's it going? What kind of level are you at? What do you know about Python? What do you currently do? You taking any courses, read any books? What do you currently know? Appreciate you for stopping in. How you doing, King?
Hey Steph, how's it going?
Gross revenue. Just revenue, operating expenses. Let's just put the thing is we need to this will have to be a dictionary in itself with the quote, year. That'll be like year and amount. Right, it'll be like that. Expense to revenue ratio. Net income. Total revenue less total net income. Net profit, net income. Net profit, it's fine. Gross revenue. So we have gross revenue, operating expenses to calculate net profit. Increase origin daytime by today. If the program gets open, then we should probably account for what. This is not an initialization of a business, though. So if we have an owner class, then we can just pull data from the class itself. So how do I want to handle like the year and junk? Frosty, hey dude. I actually, I'm not currently, funny enough, I'm not currently like doing a career shift. I enjoy my career, I guess, for the most part. I enjoy the process of it and the chemistry and everything. It's fun. And it pays my bills and everything. I'm mainly just learning to code for fun. I just find this fun. I kind of replaced it with video games and with other hobbies. So it mainly is just something that's fun. I like that it stimulates my mind. I like the way that it makes me think. And so it's really just a sheer hobby at this point. So operating expenses. Come on. So if the user we're to open up the program in the main program, right? They initialize, they run main. All their items and expenses are stored here automatically through their filing. But owner is storing data in itself pertaining to the specific owner. So I mean, like on generation, on startup, you'll have to load owner data if there is no current owner and load it in, right? But so then what's the overall purpose though? Oh, what is this panning? So what's the overall purpose though is like just house these metrics, right? Because right now we have no data structure set up to actually contain this information. So this is just to set up an owner body, initialize an owner object. So we will have an owner object. These songs. We will initialize an owner object. And then have to pull from it a previously saved data source. And then we'll just have functions to do these updates. Right, because if you convert and make a sale, we need a function to, make the sale. Right now, there's no tracking of this revenue anywhere. We can create classes, convert them to for sale and sold items, but this data is not doing anything. Like, we need to take this and save it into our owner class and add it on to stuff. But the thing is if we're starting to get tricky here. Is because we're gonna have to start filtering by week or month or whatever to get certain revenues per month, per whatever year. So it's interesting. If we, I'm not sure where I want to go with this really. It's like, we just need a lot of information, and we don't necessarily need to hard code it, because I mean, we have the dates that the expenses were purchased or whatever.
or we have the date that the item was sold. So you can take, so we just need an owner class. With methods, basically. I mean, we do need an owner class for the total operating expenses and stuff. But it's not as in depth as I would think. I think I need to go here. Because you can do like the search through, you can go through the item number, find this data point, right? If date listed within this range, right? Like we could use regular expression and pull the first 4 or something. Or slice it. Now that just might be really, really slow for large data sets though. So you're taking a 4-character slice off of n items. It's interesting. So what I think we need to do for next time then is, if the item for our owner class, I mean our expense class has like amounts, descriptions, numbers. So we need an actual like business name class, like a business class, and like that will have all the pertinent or the pertaining information. So a business class, business.py. I mean, alright, you guys, I'm pretty gassed. I'm tired. This was fun. I like this one. We're gonna keep going on our project here and later one. This was good, just brainstorming sessions, seeing how I want to do this. You know, like I said, it's not all built in one day here. We're kind of testing things out. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for stopping by on this late night stream. I got work tomorrow morning. But yeah, I thought I'd hop on and just go until I got tired, and I got nothing else to do. So I thought I would just at least get some work done, and you know, while I have the chance. Thanks you guys for stopping in today, or this evening. I did an earlier stream this morning, or this earlier afternoon, or earlier evening rather. Man, my brain is really not working anymore. But appreciate you guys joining me tonight. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow at around 7 p.m.